Guys, welcome to this video on where are the supply dumps. If you want to be able to play on a ConflictPVE server, please point your phone at this QR code and you will be able to join my Discord. So we are on a live server while we're doing this, boys, so people will be talking on the radio, so try to just ignore it and I will try to not talk over people when they're on the radio. So let's head down south and we'll start from the southern tip of the island and we'll work our way up Everon. So a couple of things that we need to know is that a supply box looks like the ones that are inside the tent. However, a supply dump can also look like this. So this basically can be found in different buildings. Supplies, like in the tent, can be found in this shed. So this kind of garage in some of the military bases. Down on the docks, you're going to find this hut, especially down in Morton. This, let's call it a barn, is also a place that you'll find supplies, and then a garage that looks like this in certain docks. These long green doored garages are very important, and this is another building that you'll find supply in. So let's start in St. Pierre down the bottom. So on the harbour front here, you will find so much supply down here, and it basically, on the outside, if it's outside of a building, it looks like this, a classic external supply dump. There's one here, and there's one across the road over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay, so it's right here out in the open. And you'll be able to pull up a vehicle straight to this easily. There's another one right near the entrance to this place down here. So there's one under here. Now, if you're playing PvP, this could be a spawn point. There is supply in this place here. Yep. It's just here. This one's a large one. And I think there might be... Is there one? Yep. So here we go. Here are the green doors I was telling you about. So you're going to have to search every door. So, oh, there we go. There's one right here. It was easy to find. And I think there's another one around here. No? What about the end one? Okay, it's probably the third one down. Yep, there it is. Okay. So the green garages are a great place to be able to find supply. Oh wait, I showed you that one already. So here's another great place to find supply. It's just kind of lying on the floor at the back of the garage here. So this is normally a vehicle spawn point in PvP. And I think that's it. Let me just do a quick check. Yeah. All right, now let's go to St. Pierre, the town. Okay, so interestingly, there's not that much here. So like I always say to everybody, check the green garages. They are your best friend. So there's some here. It's right next to the church. And I believe there's one more place here. And again, I haven't found all of them. I've only found some. So there's more in here, up on the hill here. And you can drive a truck up to here as well. Okay, so there's nothing else really until you get to Durras if you were heading north along the main road. So in Durras, there's only really one I found, and it's located just past the pond here. You go around the back of this house, and there's this shed. And then inside this shed is just normal supply. It's very difficult to get a vehicle in there, but if you back into the door, you'll be fine. Okay, there's nothing up on Pennant Pass. So the next place we need to go to is Regina. So Regina itself is quite bare. I think there's like one place. I think it's in this shed here. Yeah, so it's just here in the shed here. And I haven't really looked anywhere else because from here we can just go straight to the place behind, but it's in this back garden. So look for this house. It's one of the last houses and it's straight in. So the best place really to be able to pick up supply is to head down here. You just got to be careful because on some game modes this is a guarded point. However, on my server it's not. And what you can do is if you are in trouble, you can come in here with just a Humvee or something like that and just drive it through the doors. Not this door that I went through, sorry, so the other door, and then there is a supply point right here. Alright, next is Levy. Okay, actually Levy military. I'm not going to show you on the map because if you don't know where Levy military is, you probably shouldn't be doing supply. So the military base, guys. The military base, Levy, is amazing for being able to get supply around the map and as a supply point because there is almost supply everywhere. Okay, I think I'm in the wrong one. Okay, so this is not the garage. It's the garage on the other side, but we'll get there in a sec. So most supply is sitting against the wall to the east. So here it is. Yeah, so just to our front now is here. So this part here is full of supply. Okay, and there's a hidden one just on the side of the building here. Okay, like I said, boys, this is a live server, so try to just ignore them. The boys are like, this is where everybody flies from. So again, see supply. Supply everywhere. Is that a supply point? No. And there's more across in this part. So you remember from the photo at the beginning, this is one of those places where supplies spawn. Okay, and now Levy. So that was Levy military base. Now Levy, which is just north of Levy military base. So again, please execute the helicopter. Okay, so I believe if you come to the roundabout, the three ways, right there is that tent. You'll be at a tent barn, and then there's another barn here. So there are 2 points in Levy where you can just collect supply. Alright, I think that's Levy. Okay, so now we're down on Morton. So Morton is basically on the harbour. There is a supply point on the harbour.
Yeah, them contacts are pushing up to that clearing now.
Just let the boys speak on the radio.
Copy that.
Alright, so there's not much here in the work. You know, always check your green sheds, you know, garages, if you see one up in Morton. But I gotta be honest. So here's some here. Let's check. So I don't really come up here. Yep, so there are supplies in here. So the green garages are a sure thing. And there's another one that we recognized from the beginning. Okay, it's empty. So I don't really come up here, guys. I always tend to just go straight to that building down on the dock. But now that we know, there is some here. Generally, this is a pain in the butt to get a truck in here. So...
Be advised, we're 80% cap, but we're holding the counter.
But yeah, that's about it. So there's a garage here, and there's another garage. Where did I leave it? It's over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. So 2 garages, one there and one here. So you can come here if you empty the supply down in the harbour. Okay, Lamu. There's a little bit here. So I believe there is a little bit inside this. Yep. So this barn is on the far side of Lamu, and you can get a truck in there quite easily. I'm not sure if there's anything else here. I think that might be it. I don't really do a lot of stuff here. Is there anything in here? Yep, there we go. There's some in here as well. I didn't realize that. So on the opposite side to the barn of the road, there's another one. Lamentin is great for supply. So not because of Lamentin itself, but really, let's just wait for this alarm to finish. Okay, so the harbour is really good again. So maybe not Lamentin itself. I don't think I've actually checked Lamentin itself. I tend to go right down the road to the harbour, and then you can find some supply here. And there is also some... Is there any in this building? No, it's the next one. So there is some... in the building. I'll just get down there. There we go. So you can see that there's some in there, and there's another one just here. And that's one side of the harbour. And if you go around to the other side, there's one of our recognizable buildings. So if we go in here, there's some stuff at the back. Again, it's not necessarily knowing maybe exactly where the supply is, but where to recognize buildings. I think does there one in here? Yes, so this door here normally will mean that there's supply inside. Yep, there we go. And we should have one under here. I guess it's here. Okay. So when you have a harbor in a town, it's very rare that you'll go and like search in town. Right, Venerve. Venerve is somewhere that I don't necessarily spend a lot of time. I think there's some in here. Nope. It's the next one. Where is it? This one? Yep, here we go. So this is on the corner of the dirt track that heads out of town. You can see the corner here and the little pond. This is the place to be able to get supply here. Alright, now we'll move on to province. Province is, again, quite easy. Right there on the road is supply inside this. It's a recognizable shed. We know this shed. It's recognizable. Is there some in here? Yep, and also in this one too. So province has 2 locations. So they're both very close to each other. So there's one here, and then the other one was just where we were before. Oh, look, there's a green garage. Oh, there you go, there's 3. But again, you can see that I didn't know that was actually a supply point there, and yet I recognized the building. Okay, Laruns. Laruns is a very small place. Pretty much, again, we're looking for recognizable buildings. Yep, here we go. Look, guys, recognizable buildings. We go inside and we'll probably find, yep, there it is. So once you know what you're looking for in the way of buildings that spawn supply, you will never miss them again. However, we're still going to go around and we're going to show them to you. Okay. Yeah. Chotain. Again, guys, I've kind of forgotten where supply is in Chotain, so we're going to have to just go for recognizable buildings again. So is this one here? This is, yep, there's supply in there. There we go, guys. Yep, so let's go down to, oh, the boys are here. So this is the coastal base, Chotain, down on the waterfront. So this one again is very similar to when you go to Levy, military base and stuff like that. So there are particular places where you will find supply. Looks like the boys are in a firefight here. Anyway, we're here to find supply and not watch the boys. Okay, so again, we look for recognizable buildings. This is obviously an open garage shelter. So there's going to be one there. Yep, there it is. And, you know, recognizable buildings. So we'll go inside and at the back we can see supply. So you guys can see how I haven't necessarily learned where all the spots are. I've just learned to recognize buildings. And there's a shed there. Is there anything in this shed? There might be a workshop. Yeah, that's a workshop, not a shed. A garage. Okay, so that is the coastal base Chotain. Let's go to the next one. Okay, Figury. Oh yeah, I forgot about Figury. So we have a recognizable building just here. That looks like it's a garage. Yep, there we go. Let's see what else we got here. There's another one here in town. Yep, this one also has supply in it. And I believe that's it. Okay, Entre-Deux. So second entrance. Let's see, I don't remember. Again, a lot of the ones down here, we have supply points or we have supplies coming in, but you still, again, just use your skill of being able to recognize buildings that could have supply in them. So here's a good one. Let's have a look over here. Yep, so we have a supply point here. And I think that's it that I know of. I mean, I guess we have another green building here. There we go. So again, you can see that we're recognizing buildings. Okay, Montac. I thought Montac would be like amazing, and what I found myself is more confused than anything. So again, I believe there's one somewhere around here. Again, we're looking for recognizable buildings. So there's one here, and There is another one. I'm just looking for recognizable buildings again, guys. There is this long building here, but it's too close to the last one, so maybe that one. Okay. So now we're down. There is not much to find in Montac, but we'll go here and check. This is like the supply point. If you're doing independence, this is a supply point for independence. So there's some supply in that building, which again, we recognize. Oh, look, there's a building here. What's this one? Yeah, so we got supply in here too, which is just next to, just up the road from the supply point. Over by the little the fire department building here, and we start heading towards the church. You can see in the back garden here that there are a bunch of green buildings. And oh, yep, here we go. It's in this one. Okay, let's go to Graet. So I just wanted to show it on the map, just in case you don't know where it is. Graet is one of those ones that you tend not to spend much time in. So yeah, there's a couple. Again, I think it's in the back garden. This is a recognizable barn that we've been looking at a lot. So and I believe there's another one across here somewhere. They're a real pain to get the truck to, your supply truck. Trying to get a helicopter here is impossible. This is why sometimes you really do need a buddy in a truck who can get around and pull this supply and put it into an actual helicopter for you. Yeah, I thought there was more in here, but maybe there isn't. Okay, so there's one. Yeah, one in Graet. Okay, military hospital on the harbour on the other side from coastal base, military base. There's basically open-air supply. This is great for helicopters. You can just land right here and just resupply without having to destroy your rotors. Okay, and that's it.
Castle's under attack.
Do you want to deal with that first?
Tyrone. Tyrone is really good. It's, again, it's really for trucks, but if you can put down a helipad and get somebody to put that supply into a helipad, that'll make it easier. But there's one here, and I think there's one more. Maybe in the back here. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, there we go. And again, this is a...
Wow, they just all despawned, the whole squad.
This is a green garage. We could check here again because I just recognize it as a spawnable building. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, that full platoon just despawned. Alright.
Okay, so Meaux. Meaux has a couple of places here which are very handy to be able to grab supply from. So we'll just get straight into it. So we have the garages somewhere. There they are. Yep, so there we go. We have a little bit of supply in there. It's not much. And then, of course, guys, we have a dock, like a harbour. So we just go straight down to the harbour and just collect supply from harbours. It is a much easier process. So you can see here we've got plenty of places for us to spawn and to grab stuff. I think there's even stuff inside. Yep, there we go. We got some stuff inside.
Hey guys, under heavy fire.
Alright, let's go to the next place. Okay, so this is power plant on the other side of the island. So a straight line to the east. And there's only one here. There's one. But I wanted to show it because so many people walk past it. And it's right here. And not only is this a supply point, it's also a vehicle point. So normally this is where the tent is normally. Alright. Okay, St. Philippe factory. Okay, the factory, guys, is bare. There's nothing in the factory here. However, there are two locations right next to the factory. There is one just here, down here. Okay, in there. So we'll go in there. Look, and the other one is on the other side of that vehicle repair sort of like ramp. You can see the ramp is just there, but we are driving off. Yep, so there's the ramp, and then we come down here, and there's more here. So this should be a good step off for you, okay? And now Saint Philippe, like actual. So I have never looked in the top part of this town for supply, okay?
The enemies from your southeast now of the Pierre town are pushing down the main road. There are still multiple in the tree line.
And the reason for that, guys, is because we have a harbor. Everything that we need to be able to get for supply is down here in the harbor. So it's the same thing again, okay? I just want to check in here. Okay, so this place here has like a really sneaky little supply point inside one of these red buildings. So you can see there's supply everywhere. Don't go down here, guys. It's a dead end. In a truck, it's a pain. So stay up on the high point through the gate. There's a supply point here. There's a supply point under our recognizable building here. And also there is... Oh, wait. No supply in there. Sorry. I got a little excited. So you can see the gate here. Just go through the gate. And then the supply is right here. Okay, so one of these buildings has a supply point in it. So just give me a sec, boys. I want to find it. Okay, so this is not it. Okay, so it has to be this one. So this door, yeah, this door has a supply point in it. So this is the airport, guys. The airport has nothing. It has one supply point. This is it. Look, I'll do a quick circle around so you can see there's nothing here. Alright, guys, so there are the supply points. I don't know if this was the best format to make this video, but I had no idea how else to do it. Make sure that you hit like, and if you want to subscribe, that's up to you, but definitely hit the like because we need all the boys who are doing Logi to know this. So while we're chatting, I'm just going to sprint straight down to where the boys are so I can be ready to help them out. But other than that, guys, try looking around. Maybe you can find more. And if you do know of more, get down in the comments. Get down in the comments because I'm really interested to see where there might be more. All right.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a depot for light vehicles at Point Oregon. Out.
Green's in contact with Carter Chat East.